Acknowledgement. Yeah.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wrestling Wednesdays. Now, we usually go over the news topics in wrestling, but for this episode, we're actually going to give our predictions for WrestleMania 41 going into this weekend. So, without further ado, let's sit back, grab your snacks, let's get into the matches, and we're going to ultimately ask your opinions at the end of the video. So, let's get into it. We're going to start with night one, and particularly...
Yo. I'm sorry, Shaq. I gotta interrupt the video. But this is my WrestleMania 41 card. Picks. Alright? You heard?
Dude, number one, where did you come from? And number two, where have you been, my guy? Jeez. Nice predictions. We're going to get into mine. Come on, man. Like I said, going into night one, we got Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Now, this feud has been building up for a while now. It's finally been picking up steam these last couple months. In this instance, I think I would actually give the win to Naomi just because it's been a nice change in her character. It's been something fresh. Some of the best things she's been doing since she's been back. And I think giving her the win will extend the feud so we can eventually get Bianca back into this, because I don't think this ends here at WrestleMania. The story is still there. But I will give the match to Naomi for this. Match number 2, Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Now, for this, this match should not be on WrestleMania. I mean, the build, it was not there. This is just thrown together. Like, I feel like the last two, like WrestleMania 40, how Rey and Dom were just thrown into a match. Like, this, Rey was just thrown on here just to be on here. But in this instance, I feel like we're going to give the win to Rey Mysterio. He's on a streak right now. Let's just give him the win. Could it lead to an unmasking of El Grande Americano? Possibly, especially since he tried to do it on Monday. So I feel like that's where we're going. Because I feel like this story just needs to be done, honestly. LA Knight, yeah, versus Jacob Fatu. Now, for this match, it is for the United States Championship. Something that LA Knight should have never lost to Shinsuke Nakamura. He should have carried it all the way into WrestleMania, but that's neither here nor there. In this match, I feel like I got to give the win to Jacob Fatu. It's time to finally put a title on this man because he's a future world champion, and he is stupid hot right now. And that's not saying LA Knight isn't. LA Knight is still carrying all his hype for the last 2 years. It's just time to push him to the main card and get him into the main title matches. Time to put the strap onto Jacob Fatu, Yaramin, and we can start that feud between him and Solo. It's eventually going to come down the road. War Raiders versus the New Day. I gotta say, another match that shouldn't have been on the card. The Street Profits should have been defending their tag titles in a ladder match or something. On WrestleMania, especially because the tag team championships are hotter over on SmackDown, but that's just me saying that. But the match itself, War Raiders versus the New Day, I feel like because of the New Day losing their steam, losing their heel heat, that we did not strengthen with their booking. I feel like they're gonna end up giving it to New Day. And it's got to do something else. We gotta get the Raw tag team division going because they're killing over on SmackDown. So let's hope with the New Day winning this, they will get something going because they need something to do. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. Now, this can go either way. I don't know. Like, do you have Charlotte help put over Tiffany to get her in the bigger stratosphere? Or do you just give another title to Charlotte? Now, Charlotte tried to come back as a babyface and it did not work. And also, I feel like Tiffany works better as a heel as well. But we know Charlotte is trying to break her father's record and get the most titles. She doesn't really need the title win, but I feel like they're going to give it to Charlotte. But I'm just going to say Tiffany just because we need to. I'm just going to say Tiffany. I don't know. I mean, that's who I'd rather win. But I feel like they're going to give it to Charlotte. But I'm going to say Tiffany. Gunther versus main event Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. Come on, man. If they do not put the title on Jey, then what have we been doing? Jey has probably deserved a main title 2 years ago. Come on. But you got to do it. You got to do it, or you got to get the Yeet Mania going. It's time. He doesn't even have to have a title for a long time, but we got to get this man a title now, and then we can move on after that. But come on, it's Yeet Mania. Let's get it. And then the main event, the triple threat match between CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. Now, who wins here? I'll tell you right now. It's an either-or situation, but I can tell you right now, Roman Reigns is not winning. Roman Reigns does not need to win anymore. He's already solidified. He doesn't need this win. Personally, I feel like Seth can use the win, especially because he was the MVP of last year. But because this is CM Punk's first main event, I feel like we're going to get CM Punk winning this match. I'd rather have Seth win it because he deserves it, but you know what? He was standing tall 2 weeks in a row. I don't know. This one's more, I don't know. I'm sticking with it. Seth's winning. I'm going to stick with it. All right, going to night 2, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm say Logan Paul wins because outside of him winning the United States Championship, Logan Paul doesn't win much. In every other match, he loses. And Logan Paul can actually use a win. And what better to do to get a win over AJ Styles, who is a mainstay in the wrestling community? I feel like it works better not having this continued story of the veteran versus the outsider. Can we stop so we can stop doing this story and just give Logan Paul this win so he can solidify himself and move on to a different story? Damien Preist versus Drew McIntyre in a Sin City Street fight. This could steal the night for this one, I think. And just both of them crashing out. I am down for this, especially after the last instance. But I say we give Drew McIntyre the win. He deserves it, and so we can finally start pushing him back into that main title card. I think Drew gets the win here.
Sorry, I got to interrupt the program for a brief second. I forgot while editing this video about the match between Bron Breakker, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominik Mysterio. I don't know how I forgot it. I'm sorry, I forgot it. But who I have winning that match, it's time to finally put the title on Dom. Dom's been doing a lot of character work the last 2 years and being a jobber. It's time for put another title on Dominik and get a good run. And we can get a nice feud between him and Finn going down the road. And it's time to put Bron Breakker in the main title scene. But that's it. That's the main video.
Liv and Raquel versus Lyra and Bayley. Liv and Raquel. We're gonna start the whole story with Lyra and Bayley. That's it. Moving on. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair in the Women's World Championship match. I'm pulling for my girl Io. She feels like an afterthought in this championship match, and I feel like it would be great to solidify her, especially in the pillars of the women's division. And Bianca still has something to do with this Jade Cargill and Naomi thing. Rhea Ripley doesn't really need the championship right now. She needs to figure out her own thing because she was just thrown into this match, to be honest. So I'm going to give it to Io. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the main event of night 2 for the WWE Championship. I gotta give it to...
And his name is John Cena!
it depends on what happens on Friday, but one, you can't turn him heel for the first time in 20 years and not have him win the title and start up some new matches that we haven't seen in a while, and especially the way he's booked after Mania. I feel like you got to pull the trigger and give John Cena the title, and Cody can go through a little change that we need to see him go through, because his title reign hasn't really picked up until the Kevin Owens feud. It hasn't picked up till then, so I think it'd be nice to like give it to John, let Cody do his thing, and then we can do something with John, especially with the new matchups there. But those are our predictions. What are your predictions? Leave them in the comment section down below. Let us know. And as always, enjoy our thoughts. Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified when we upload a video. But until then, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeet.